Why is staff training crucial for successful upselling?
Number one, it's across the board. So solopreneurs probably don't have to worry about this, but when you are a salon owner, you want to do consistency across the board. So you want to make sure everyone's on board. They know exactly, they know all the services. They should know all the services you provide, all the products that you do sell, everything. They understand all of you. Educate them on it. So being informed, educated, but having consistency of it across the board, and then training them on knowing when and how to do it. So going back to what we were talking about is you don't want to have them be forcing it on them. You want them to be perfect timing of it, perfect candidate for that service. That all plays a factor in it. So
it doesn't sound like salesy, right?
Yeah, you don't want it to be salesy, and also they actually need the service. Like, oh, you got a brow tint, lash tint will look, make everything pop out even better for you. Things you train them on. You don't want to have a sales script. You want them to always be organic. Maybe give them a talking point. Like, let's focus on this is the talking point and why you want to offer this to them. Give them talking points on, like, hey, folk, you can explain this to them. But if you sound like a script, then they're gonna be like, oh, I am gonna give you're gonna get this. You don't want to. You want to. When you engage with your customer, you're having an organic conversation. Everything needs to flow organically, naturally, authentic, and then boom, like, hey, those. You got a little fur on top of your lip. You need a lip wax. I'm joking.
We definitely don't say that.
No, we don't say that.
Also, too, I think, like, I've worked at places where they force you to upsell, and I think that is what makes it disingenuous.
Yeah, we don't
do that. Obviously, I mean, we just tell them, if you can increase your ticket price, which increases your tip, and it also, if you have any dead space, it's a great way to utilize
Keep
your
yourself
time.
busy.
Keep yourself busy. So, but we always want it, like he said, to be organic.
Yeah,
for sure.
You want it to be organic. You don't. A lot of places they give like bonus structures, incentives, and then they force it on the customer, which then makes you look bad because they're just forcing it. They're like, I didn't need that. The customer goes out,
comes back as like, why did I?
Yeah, they're unhappy. You don't want to. We don't force it on them. So.
And always, if somebody's on the fence, don't do it. Like, don't force. If somebody comes in and you want to upsell something and they're like, I don't know, I'm unsure. Be like, okay, well, you can think about it. Maybe we can do it next time.
When someone's on the fence of it, educate them as much as you can.
Yes.
And be like, hey, this is, you don't have to do it now. Next time you come in, now maybe go home and do a little more research on it. Yeah. Make yourself more comfortable. Think about
it a little bit, yeah.
Think about it, and the next time they come in, you'll be surprised. The next time you can see when they rebook it, they add that service to it. What's an add-on you think that should master? What's an add-on you think esthetician? What's an add-on you think every esthetician should master right now?
Well, definitely lash lifts, 100%. Mm-hmm. It's the easiest way to, once you get really good at it, you can do it in an hour or less. You can make a lot of money doing it, and every client loves it. It's their natural lashes instead of like an extension. It's their actual natural lashes, so they love that. We also do have a training course, the Brow Fix Academy, and you can learn literally online.
Online courses.
Another great way is brow laminations. That's another. It takes half the time, 30 minutes.
It's the same formula too, by the way.
Same exact formula, and it can create a really full, beautiful brow that a lot of people want right now.
It's trending.
Yeah, definitely trending.
The brow gloss itself is so there's brow lamination, and then there's a brow gloss after
like
wax,
the hydrating serum,
which is basically the last step of a brow lamination that you can do, which makes the brows. More of it than I would.
Yeah. But even like combining like a lash lift and a brow lamination, that's a big ticket item, and it is going to make them feel like $1 million. Like their brows are nice and fluffed and look thick and full, and then their lashes are like they've never seen them so curled, like unless they use a curler. Obviously, you want it to be the right person. You want them to be a good candidate for both services. But yeah, it's a great way to increase your revenue and If you don't have people on your books and you want to add time, then it's a great way to get yourself busy.
Yep.
And then also what I find, and I even tell everybody this when they're a new client, I say you might become addicted because it is one of those services that they will come back for over and over and over again. Because once they start seeing
these are one of
like
those
that.
retention services.
Yeah.
So brow wax, yes. So the brow wax can be a little tricky. Brow wax, some people, they grow their hair. It's the growth of the hair or their nail when you cut their nails. But certain add-ons that you do brings them back at a higher rate because they absolutely love it. And it's something that needs to be done at an X amount of time.
And usually they can't do something like that themselves. Tweezing people can do a lot easier than their own lash lift or their own brow lamination, or they don't feel comfortable doing it themselves. So yes.